Tes tes tes. Tes mic 1 2 3 1 2 3. Oke, hello guys, welcome back with me, Fedelish, your online friend. So hari ini kita bakal lanjutin game kemarin ya, itu Danganronpa. Kemarin sih kelar chapter 5-nya udah kelar tapi belum ditutup. Kenapa? Karena kalau nggak salah tuh si Nagito tuh kayak kasih wasiat gitu di laptopnya, dan dia tuh bakal kebuka di keesokan harinya abis kelar trial kalau nggak salah ya. Terus habis itu kita off stream dikasih taunya gitu kemarin. So ya, kita bakal langsung mulai aja main. Halo Ahmad, welcome to the stream.
Danganronpa.
Okay. Let's go. Teng teng tereng teng 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 teng. Nah, di sini yang aneh nih. Nah, kalau yang ini tuh jadi sebenarnya ini apa gitu? Kok jadi bikin gini ya? Hey, you're late. Is it true? Nagito really left another message. Kneel before Miss Sonaya and thank her. She was the one who found it. I was going for a walk with Gundam's hamster, and I found it when I stopped by the factory. A coincidence, you say? Wrong. That is the will of casualty guiding you. Why would Miss Sonaya be going for a walk with Gundam? I never allowed that. So, anyway, let's hurry up and play it. Yeah, you're right. I wonder, who is watching this message? Is it the traitor from the Future Foundation? If so, congratulations. Looks like it ended the way I hope it would. Ended the way he hoped it would. What the hell? Nagito was trying to kill everyone except the traitor. Damn it, it was just as Monokuma said. So, he really set up the traitor as the killer. And he even tried to make them survive the trial. But why would he do that? Enough with your useless talk. It appears there's still more. Lah, kok ada kau? Kok ada Byakuya? But if everyone, but the traitor is watching this video, then unfortunately, I guess I lost. That outcome is the complete opposite of the hope I believe in. Well, not that it matters for me anymore. I mean, no matter what the outcome is, it doesn't matter for a dropout like me. Now then, let's put this meaningless introduction aside and get down to business. Since I don't know who I'm talking to, I'm going to speak so the both sides will understand. First of all, you might be wondering why I did what I did. Pasti. Well, I just took action after talking about it for so long. The special prize in the final that room allowed me to learn a certain truth. It will be troublesome if everyone found out. So, I already disposed of that page. But anyway, I was totally surprised. I mean, the Future Foundation's traitor must have known that truth all along. And so, I was able to learn the truth about this world and resolved to take action immediately. I shouldn't have made fun of Hajime. Deep down, I always wanted to become a protagonist myself. Blah 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 blah. But now that I know the truth, as I look back on Monokuma's action, I'm starting to see what he's planning. By giving us information about the island's mystery and the Future Foundation, he's raising all your hopes, but only so he can lead you to unimaginable despair. Plus, Monokuma's trying to show that despair to someone. Perhaps that someone is... Seriously, jeez, what a hopeless truth. Who is Monokuma's true identity? How long could they come up with a plan like that? But that's enough reflecting on past. Let's talk about the future now. If you want to escape Monokuma's plan, there's a specific place you need to go to. The key to enter that place is that message you found at Nozomi Castle. Iya. Tapi kan udah di ini. Normally, you need to follow a bunch of steps to enter that place. But since that message get rid of those steps, you can think of it as an Easter egg or something. It was probably left by someone other than Monokuma or Monomi. But that has nothing to do with me. You guys still think you're not gonna die or something? Stop it, don't stop. I had to hide this until my plan came to an end. But I guess now's a nice time to announce it, right? So then, I'll announce the password. 11037. That is the password that was written in Nezumi Castle. You have to use that to enter that specific place. That's the only way you can escape Monokuma. I feel like I've been talking forever, but that's all for me. With this, my duty is vanished. I believe my action will become the foundation of this world's hope. And if that really happens, praise me. The latter's what I've accomplished. Erect a bronze statue of me. Respect me. I did it. Please call me the ultimate hope. This was Nagito's final message. That password 11037. Number that Nagito said was the password. There's no mistaking it, that's the password to enter the ancient ruin. You better hurry. I think let's go before the countdown reaches 0. Ngebugging gini ya? You're right, let's go. Dia ngebug gitu ya, ngeglitch. Now's not the time to relax. I need to hurry to the ruin. Okay. Ngebayin nih. The hell? Kayak nge-glitch gitu deh. Somehow, it is quite nerve-wracking. Is it really safe to go inside? What's gonna be in there? It's so unreliable to be freaked out like that. You're a man, aren't you? There's also that countdown. There's no time to stand around. Damn right. It's our last chance to get inside. I'm starting to feel nauseous from the thrills. The chills, the kills. If you're gonna let it out, why not do it in the Tupperware I keep with me? What the hell? Hey, now's not the time to fuck around. It's going to be alright. You don't have to worry, I will protect my young master. Nih si Peko Yaman nih. Wangi-wangi yo. Now then, let's go forward together. The hell? Don't treat me like a kid. Believe that hope lies beyond this point. That is your leader's order. Oink oink. Oh iya si Ibuki ini. Kasian banget deh Ibuki. Lagi sakit dibunuh ya. What was that? I told her that you only understand piggy talk. I said you are cool in piggy talk. I'm going to kill you. Hajime, the password please. Yeah, I know. One 1037. Okay. Open. Beyond this door, the future is waiting. A sparkling future. Now then, let's move forward. Keluar di mana Om? Halo Om Heli. Welcome to the stream. Keluar di mana Om? Keluar ya di luar. Gimana sih kamu Heli? Is this a trial ground? But why am I at a trial ground? Iya, kenapa kita di trial? It sure looks like a trial ground, but the vibe is way different than the one from before. By the way, where did everyone go? Everyone? What? Something's wrong. Apa nih? What did I do? No, that's not it. I'm not the weird one. What's really weird is, ya hahaha, kamu kok aneh sih? This world. Iya. Loh, meledak dia. Namanya juga galau Om. Yang bener. What the hell? Stage clear. Chapter 5. Smile at hope in the name of despair. Aku tidak menonton kamu karena menangis. Oh, aduh, aduh. Kamu tidak boleh menggalau, Om Heli. Nanti Takoya merasa tersaingi loh sebagai ultimate penggalau. Heading to the school track. Wah ini kalau singkat sih ya udah sih. Lanjut. Rajut nobar eh. It will be wrong to say it was swaying from side to side. It was actually shaking rather intensely. The room I was in, it was shaking from side to side. The shaking was quite irregular, just when you thought it was a series of small shakes. It would suddenly shake violently, and every time that happened, I'll have to steady myself with my foot. I couldn't stand up very well, but for me, it was comforting. I never thought not knowing what to expect could be so fun, so I was feeling rather excited. But I figured I would get bored of that feeling soon enough. That's what I was expecting. For me, a person who is loved by talent, detecting regularities, apakah berharap pada orang yang gak mungkin suka kita itu salah om? Wah, gak tahu dah. Irregularities won't be that difficult. Kenapa nggak mungkin? How boring. Kenapa nggak mungkin gitu? Do you like ships? On the other side of the dark room, I heard a voice. It was clearly directed at me. Haha, you look like you were having fun. So that's what I assumed. Do you like ships, right? Ships. Ah, that's right. That's it. So this is a ship. Perbedaan keyakinan om wadadadaw. Gak tau dah. You just realized that now. Is it really that funny? If you want, care to talk a little. If you want, care to talk a little. The silence was starting to bore me. Nggak silence itu sih. Ini bunyi ngerek, ngerok, nggak silence, cok. Instantly I saw his true character. The over-familiar attitude, the friendly smile. But under that thin skin, I could detect a full, offensive odor, like some kind of putrid slime. In a sensible way, of course. Goblok silent kayak gitu. Kadang sih gitu om. Waduh. Tahu dah. Halo Vanessa, kamu udah kelar live-nya? Tita. Nani? Welcome to the stream. How should I put this? It was a smell exclusive to those who were already finished. Nice to meet you. I'm Nagito Komaeda. Anyway, lucky me. Udah dong. It's been a while since anyone was willing to talk to me. So, to share a room with a person like that. How Chilita? Yep, I'm definitely lucky. Lucky? Ah, so that's your talent then. What a boring talent. A boring talent, huh? Well, that's exactly what it is. But for someone I'm meeting for the first time to say that so suddenly, that's because I have luck as well. Huh? Even I possess a talent as boring as luck. Possess? I'm starting to get really interested. Who are you? You're obviously from Hope's Peak Academy too, right? So you're one of us. But that's weird. This is the first time I've ever seen you. Hey, can you tell me why you are here? Why did you end up here? How boring. Ah, sorry. I'm often told I'm terrible at making conversation. Not you. This world. This world is full of boring people. People who lack talent stick together and oppress those who do possess talent, even though they know they're insignificant. They don't try to acknowledge their true superior. They are profoundly desperate to drag them down to their level. And because of this bastard, this world has come to a deadlock. Sumpah berisik backsoundnya. Backsoundnya berisik banget. This world has stopped evolving. How boring. Well, the world is shaped by the will of the majority. It makes sense that it bends to those who lack talent. That's why we are in our present situation. Ah, perhaps. Does that have anything to do with the reason you are here? Boring people make no contribution to the world. Not even a speck of dust. That's why my teacher taught me that a certain degree of selection must be performed. Looks like they had high expectation for you, huh? That's completely different from me. But what are you planning to do? Now that you've ended up like this, there's nothing you can do, right? Listen well, using people is a talent too. It is now my turn to use that person, just as they used me in the past. That person. Are you talking about ultimate despair? But how? I mean, they're already. I have it with me. The contribution that person left to me, even now, it rests in my pocket. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm definitely lucky. I can't believe I'm speaking with someone as amazing as you. Then, will I be able to see her again? Will I be able to see the person I hate with every fiber of my being again? And this time, will I able to kill her this time? The person I hate so much. Hate? Then explain your hand. Ah, this. The end of the bandage is a woman's hand. Isn't it amazing? I can't move it, of course. I mean, it's not my hand after all. Lo 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 lo. Kok di sini tangannya beda? Ini tangannya siapa bang? Tangan kirinya. Ini harusnya tangan yang ultimate despair yang terakhir, traitor ya. Traitornya di Danganronpa yang pertama. Apa kabar kamu? Gila emang ini Nagito. Tapi keren deh di sini. Ya nggak bisa ini ya, nggak bisa teksnya dihilangin ya. Keren cuy kalau bisa di screenshot. Kita taruh di server Discord ya. Nagito lentik. Kita taruh di server Discord. Maybe that means it's becoming one with me. Isn't it amazing? I have successfully become one with ultimate despair, ya kan tuh. Harusnya membusuk itu, tapi gara-gara di ultimate lock masih nggak apa-apa deh. Iya. Dan ini Bro Sandi, kalau tangan masih fresh tuh harusnya memang bisa Bro Sandi. Kalau masih fresh. Cuman nggak tahu itu operasi sarafnya gimana itu ya buat yang ahli ya. Pokoknya bisa harus. Cuman ya berfungsinya itu nggak tahu. I have successfully become one with ultimate despair, my sworn enemies. I see. So you salvage the body. You really are a boring person. I don't want you to misunderstand. I just see her as my enemy, you know. Because she is my sworn enemy. Because I hate her so much. That's why I took her power. And for that tangannya dipotong buat masuk tangan orang. Wait, huh? Do I hate her? That's strange. Huh? Huh? Look out the window. We are finally here. You are starting to see it too, right? That's a Jabberwock Island, isn't it? Sama sih kayak aku ya. Kalau misalnya dulu, misalnya waktu itu Sekolahku penelitian ke pulau. Lihat jendela. Udah lihat belum dah. Pulau ya. Isn't it exciting? I wonder what's going to happen on that island once we get there. What's going to happen? I can already predict what will happen. Huh. I already know because I am loved by talent. But no matter what happens, it's of no concern to me. I will not be able to participate in what lies ahead. Really? I don't really understand, but I guess we have to part ways for a while. That's disappointing. We seem to get along pretty well. Hey, can I see you again? There's no reason we'll ever meet again. After all, you are boring. Your talent, your thoughts, your entire existence is boring to me. You really don't play long, do you? Tapi Anda ngerasa aneh gak bang dari tangannya Nagito itu? Apa yang aneh? Heading to the school trip. Uhu. Kenapa Anda? Kenapa Anda datang-datang uhu? Huh? What is this? It's a door. There's a door? Huh. A door. Why is a door here? Where am I? How did I get here? Where am I supposed to go? Nah, ini kelasnya ya? Belajar deh. Hajime Hinata. Huh? Isn't this a classroom? But even so, it's a very strange classroom. Why am I in a place like this? I went inside the ancient ruin with everyone else. And I arrived at a place that looked like a trial ground. But then, why? It's not connecting. I don't know why I'm here. It's like there's no connection between how I left the trial ground and how I end up here. It's just like before, when we were all gathered in the classroom just before we arrive at Jabberwock Island. But where is this place? Is it somewhere on the Jabberwock Island? Ting tong, ping pong. Testing. Mic check 1 2. This is a test of the school broadcast system. Am I on? Can everyone hear me? Okay. Well done. Welcome to Hope Spec Academy, you guys. At this point, I shall explain the graduation exam to you all. Graduation exam? So, please assemble at the gymnasium immediately. Lab kamu kasap? No. Huh? Did he say what I think he just said? Malam ini dia sengaja meluangkan hari untuk menggalau. Gimana sih kamu? Om Heli masa nggak peka kau? Dia tuh emang meluangkan hari ini gitu. Yes, he definitely said it. He said, "Welcome to Hope Spec Academy." Apaan gue live tadi siang kocak lah. Kan bisa malamnya. But why would this place be Hope Spec Academy? Not just that. What is the graduation exam? Isn't the killing over already? Ironically, what is this? In a normal classroom, there will be a window, but instead, there's this iron plate bolted here. When I tried knocking on it with my fist, knock knock knock, looks like it's a pretty thick iron plate. is this to keep us trapped? What the heck? This place, where iron plates are covering the window inside the classroom. Is it really Hope Speak Academy? Demi mamingan nama bangga aku rela. This clock doesn't have any hand. A clock without hand is meaningless. Why would something like this be in a classroom? Live here? Of course. Even the hallway doesn't feel like a school at all. What a creepy place. At least it doesn't look like a normal school at all. It's definitely a lie. There's no way this place is Hope Speak Academy. Is this creepy place the Hope Speak Academy that I've admired for so long? It's probably a building that Monokuma made to startle us, just like the funhouse. That's right, that's definitely it. Monokuma said to come to the gymnasium, right? Then I'll go and definitely clear things up. Apa ini? Gak boleh gitu sama tante-tante om, gak peduli saya. The gymnasium is here, right? Alright, I'm going inside. Selamat malam Friendless dan Fedelish. Halo Bro Wipi, welcome to the stream. Something might be waiting, but I'm not going to cower away anymore. And so, I brace myself and cautiously open the door. Chapter 6. This is the end. Goodbye, Academy of Despair. Berarti bukan Hope Speak Academy. Ini sekolah tentang despair berarti. I wasn't prepared for what was waiting for me on the other side of that door. It was a normal gymnasium. Yo, Hajime. Tadi malam mingguan kemana, Fed? Buset, malam mingguan. Gak ada malam mingguan. Bro Ipil. Apa itu malam minggu? Despair itu apa, om? Despair itu kayak kamu gitu. You heard the announcement and came here too. You guys did too, right? Hey, what do you make all of this? What do you make of all this? Monokuma said this place was Hope Peaks Academy or something. Disappear itu bangsat lah. Kok disappear? Aku tahu statusmu itu di Discord disappear, tapi aku ngomongin despair itu kamu gitu loh. That cannot be possible. Jangan suka merendah gitu loh. Loh kok merendah? What the hell? Merendah apa cuk? That cannot be possible. You are right. Anyway, you look at it, it's impossible. Artinya apa om? Artinya ya kamu. Hello. How does it feel to return to long-awaited Hope Peaks Academy? You. Hey. Where are we? Where would you lock us up this? Hi Fed, hi Diwa, welcome to the stream. What a shock. I just told you. Guys, I told you guys, this is Hope Peaks Academy. There's no way in hell that's true. Bahasa Indonesianya despair om. Ya rasa putus asa. Hope, but it is. I mean, this is definitely Hope Speak Academy. Google tuh. Seorang kucing aja lebih berpikiran mencari di Google. Masa kamu mau kalah sama tante-tante Heli? Well, what's left of it anyway? What's left of it? Oh, putus asa. Iya. Kalau kamu putus aja ya. Gimik, nggak tahu. Didn't I tell you before? Unfortunately, Untuk Academy fell to ruin. You were serious about that. I don't believe it. But of course, it fell to ruin. I mean, they were doing things that they deserve to be ruined for. Sampai sekarang masih nggak ngeh Danganronpa tentang apa. Kalau yang di season 1 ada dijelasin. Tapi kayaknya ini kau mesti mainin atau nontonin semuanya baru tahu. Anyway, I'm pretty disappointed. Aku nggak lihat komen tante-tante. Oh, waduh. Artinya putus asa, Heli. Tapi kalau kamu putus aja ya, Mendo, Mendo. I went to all this trouble to bring you to Spec Academy, and you don't feel surprised or nostalgic. Dede putus, yuduh. Offset, mau lanjut tugas. Semangat streamnya oke nih, wah. Semangat tugasnya. Thank you udah mampir. Aku putus sama siapa, Om? Wah, gak tahu. Oh well, it's not like I did this for you guys. Even if you don't feel nostalgic, I'm sure someone is feeling nostalgic right now. Someone. In case you are wondering, ini environment yang sama kayak di Danganronpa 1. Aku tahu. Tahu kok. Kelihatan kok. Enough with this bullshit, just speed out already. Kan kemarin udah nobar review. Sudah merewatch. Where would you take us, you bastard? Though I'm not certain of my memories, I believe we entered the ancient ruin. And it means I made this whole fixed academy between the door to the ruin and inside of the ruin. Ditunggu bioskop DG3-nya. Danganronpa itu siapanya Purinpa, Om? Nggak tahu. Kakeknya mungkin. Dari gamenya Pak. Iya. Tapi kan sama. What do you mean, mate? Oh my, are you minds getting the grumblies that only acknowledge can satisfy? Kan di anime juga ada kan sama. Perlu bikin poster iklannya gak dibuat di DCXX? Good, very good. It's fine to hurry along to the graduation exam, but it's in my nature to provide a little entertainment. Entertainment? You are planning to make us do something, aren't you? Om, aku besok mau nonton GOT. Kamu mau nonton juga gak? Gak mau. It's nothing to be so cautious about. It's not like you'll be making a life exchange or anything like that. It's just a simple graduation exam. Then, what is the graduation exam? Okay, Om. Well, as the headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know. On one hand, I'm really happy that you are finally going to graduate. But on the other hand, I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world. That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like before you make decision. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here. Ini beneran tinggal keluar aja nih bro Wipyu. Gak ada lanjutannya lagi. Masa gak ada lanjutannya lagi? Sabar ya, dulu. we're obviously gonna get out. Jangan lupa ya buat minum teman-teman. There's no way we will stay here. Ini chapter 6 ya, bukan epilog. Sabar loh. Oke. This is annoying. Just hurry up and let us choose. Let us choose right now. You can't do that. The main cast hasn't arrived yet. Main cast? You guys are just extras until the guests of honor arrive. So enough complaining already. Hurry up and start researching the outside world. What do you mean? I have dispersed all the teaching materials you need for your research throughout Speak Academy. Well, I don't think this is need to be said, but all the information is accurate and contains no lies whatsoever. Otherwise, the main cast is gonna hate me. So, please rest assured and strive to do your best during your field trip. And as usual, after leaving us with his cryptic words, Monokuma disappeared, even if the setting had changed. Even if the killing was finished, he was still the same as usual. What is going on? Outside world? Main cast? Somehow, I have a bad feeling about this. Like he kept insisting that this place is Speak Academy. But that's impossible, right? How would we make it back to Speak Academy from a tropical island in the first place? It's impossible. There's no place for Speak Academy to exist on Jabberwock Island. I said I wanted to go back, but I don't want to go back to a creepy place like this. What does this mean? So many things I don't understand have happened on the island. This building is really Speak Academy? This is the Speak Academy I've been admiring for so long. What in the world is going on? Damn it, why is this happening? Why? I was finally able to attend Speak Academy. I finally thought I will become confident in myself. Even so, I wanted to become Hope. If that's what you are thinking, just stop it. Listen carefully. The only humans worthy of becoming Hope possess amazing talent and a strong will. And the moment you are born into this world, you either have that or you don't. It has nothing to do with effort. You must be chosen by Hope to become Hope. That's why it's not even worth admiring. Or were you so blinded by your admiration for Speak Academy that you couldn't even see that? You're just some nobody from the reserve course who never had a talent to begin with. A nobody who forgot he was a nobody, that's all. If I really am a nobody, then you should have just left me alone. Why? Why do I have to go through something like this? Hajime, did something happen? Now's not the time to zone out, bener sih. So sorry, it's nothing. I don't really get it, but is that all? As long as I don't beat the crap out of Monokuma, nothing's gonna be solved. Is that what it means? Just what the heck is Monokuma anyway? He's not part of the future foundation, right? Omogu shallow brushallow, welcome to stream. If you say that, then what is the future foundation? Even though Chiaki and Monomi are gone, our situation hasn't changed one bit, which means the future foundation wasn't our enemy. That's the only thing I can think of. So they're not world ender. Then we really were tricked by Monokuma. However, the Future Foundation is responsible for trapping us on this island, right? Regarding that matter, I believe Monomi never once denied that. Even if they're our allies. Aku penasaran satu hal, Danganronpa tuh emang skip season 2 atau website nonton animeku nggak lengkap? Emang skip kalau anime? Langsung 3 dia. Kalau di anime, setauku. Even if they are allies, they might not just be allies. Maybe Monokuma is telling us to investigate that information on our own. Kenapa tuh di skip dia? Nah, itu aku juga nggak tahu. Makanya pas aku cari ternyata ada gamenya. Terus kupikir, ini udahlah, kita mainkan di stream saja. Shaki said she could not betray the Future Foundation. Mungkin ya satunya itu dibikin untuk mempromosikan visual novelnya. Mungkin aja kan, Proshala. Karena buat game itu modalnya lebih sedikit ketimbang buat anime setauku ya. Kocak disuruh main game dong, berarti biar tahu season 2 nya betul. Chucky said she could not betray the Future Foundation, but if she were still alive, she definitely would have helped us. No, even her just being with us would have been a big help. So what should we do? Nanti ada yang baru mau keluar nih, Bro Shala. Bulan Juni. Sama pembuatnya, Spec juga. Judulnya ada raincoat-nya gitu, rain code. Tapi nggak tahu depannya apa, aku lupa. Well, that's obvious. Kayaknya bagus sih. Kita lihat ya nanti. If we are gonna get out of here safely, we have to do that graduation exam, right? Graduation exam. I'm not really good at taking exams. Kayaknya DG2 itu kalau dibandingin yang satu ceritanya lebih kompleks. Soalnya dibahas bukan killing game. Ya, tapi apa yang terjadi sama mereka dari dunia luar. Iya sih, bener sih. Bener sih, Bro Wipi. Makanya bahkan ya yang kemarin kita udah sempat bahas, Bro Wipi, bersama di live chat juga. Kalau bahkan eksekusinya aja nggak menarik di sini. Jadi kayak emang nggak mentingin killnya gak sih? Maksudnya nggak aspek utamanya gitu. Storynya sih bener sih. Story behind ininya, behind each karakternya. Well, I guess it's better than people dying. Monokuma said something about field trip, right? Is he telling us to investigate like we have been? Makanya nggak dibuat animenya. Sebenarnya bisa aja sih dibuat, nggak sih? Cuman menurutku ya balik lagi ke dengan ininya sih, dengan biaya produksinya, I don't know. Soalnya emang kayaknya kulihat-lihat tuh mereka agak pelit biaya produksi, Bro Wipiu. Kenapa? Suaranya bener-bener sama anime sama yang di game-nya. Ini season 2 nih, suaranya masih sama yang dipakai di season 1. Bener-bener semua musiknya. Gue cuma bisa bilang there's a reason behind that. Mungkin ya. Prepare yourself. Yeah, we might be able to learn about something, about Hope Peaks Academy, about ourselves. I don't care if we don't know anymore. If we can just go back to our normal life, I'm fine. Hey, we can go home when this is over, right? We can finally get off this damn island, right? If that's the case, let's all leave this island alive by any means. Lagu dong. Lagu? Hell yes. He's right. Now's not the time to bemoan how unlucky I am. Where this place really is. What's happened to Hope's Big Academy? None of that matters. What's important is Hobas. I need to leave this island with the other. There is a reason, yeah. We sacrificed so many lives in order to survive, just so we could do that. There's no way we can stop now. But Monokuma should already know that that's what we are thinking. So, why did he say that? We have to decide on our own whether or not we want to leave Jabberwock Island. He should already know that we will never choose to stay on this island. So, what are we gonna do? Can we start already? But what are we even looking for? Do we just have to investigate this weird ass building? Even so, I don't think we'll find the answer to all our questions inside this damn building. Well, I'll just go on ahead for now. Hey, you're already going. What is that idiot thinking, running ahead without being cautious? She obviously isn't thinking about anything. It will be fine. There will no longer be any situation where we must exchange each other's life. So we should do our best as well. Like they say, it is not scary if everyone stops at a green light. If we stop at the green light, we will never reach our goal. Akane already took off on her own. It might be faster if we split up and look around too. Like Sunaya said, if there's no more killing, we don't have to worry about anyone betraying us anymore. Then, let's get this over with and go home. I'll go on ahead. I'll see you guys later. With those brief words, Fuihiko left the gymnasium. I shall do my best to obtain a wonderful clue that will be useful to everyone. Now then, please excuse me. Sunaya took a deep bow, then left the gymnasium. Miss Sunaya? Miss Sunaya? Please, don't leave me. I'll be in danger if I'm left alone. Kazuichi chased after Sunaya, who had just departed and left the gymnasium. I should hurry and start too, just a bit more, and it's going to end. I can escape this nightmare and return to my usual peaceful, everyday life. The only thing we can do is advance toward that hope, even though I don't understand, and that a lot of horrifying things keep happening. For the sake of everyone who couldn't make it this far, I'm definitely going to go home. Crank. That's weird. This is the hallway I walked through to get to the gymnasium. But it's clearly different. Is this Monokuma's doing too? Is he trying to confuse us again? I don't know how he's doing it, but he keeps doing it over and over again. He is so persistent, but I'm not gonna fall for his trap. There's no way this will make me back down. This hallway, there's a strange feeling on it. No? As if an invisible wall has been erected to limit our movement. Is it just me? There's nothing here. Tapi apakah chapter 6 ini tergolong lebih pendek daripada chapter yang lain ya bro itu? Maksudnya emang kan kalau epilog kan benar-benar pendek lah ya biasanya. Is this a dojo? It's full of strange things that make me think there's no way we are inside a school. Perhaps it's a mistake to expect the inside of this building to make sense. Minum obat kalau epilog. Full chapter kok sampai trial and conclusion. Tapi ini kan gak ada killingnya lagi, jadi lebih pendek gak sih? Ini karena udah gak ada killingnya, lebih pendek gak sih? What is this? Ini langsung investigate dia. Is this a manga? The title is Manga for Morons, A History of Hopix Academy by Monokuma. Aku nggak bilang gak ada killing ya. Why is a manga with such a suspicious looking title laying out in the open like this? Boo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Let's start with history first. Plus, reading manga is the third best way to learn about history. Then what's the first, you ask? That depends on the person. So just as I thought, Monokuma made this. That's totally explain how suspicious it looks. I really want to just ignore it, but there's no way I can do that. Fine, I'll look at it. I'll look at anything that might be a clue to getting out of here, no matter what it is. I pick up the manga off the floor and started flipping through the pages. It's an introduction to Hopix Academy history as narrated by the cutesy character on the cover. Oh, ini. The story begins with an introduction. Hopix Academy is a government-funded school of privilege where only the most talented high school student can hope to attend. Built to raise hope in the nation's future, many of its alumni are the key leader of various industries. New students are chosen throughout the scouting process, but the ones who scout them are Hopix Academy teachers who serve as both educator and research of talent. Hopix Academy isn't just a school for talent, it is also a school for researching talent as well. However, for the past few years, Hopix Academy has been suffering from a decline in funding. If this persists, the Academy believes they will not be able to make progress with their research of talent. So, they decided to implement a new system. The Reserve Department. Unlike the main department who scout for students, the Reserve Department utilized a general entrance exam. Normal faculty was hired and placed in charge of looking after the Reserve Department. The expense and exam fee for the Reserve Department are quite high compared to most high schools. Nevertheless, Hopix Academy received an endless stream of applicants. Hopix Academy was now available to talentless commoner, people who only care about the brand. With this, Hopix Academy managed to amass sizable fund and began further research of talent. To create Hopix Academy's Ernest was a true genius who will become mankind's hope. But just when they thought everything was going well, an unprecedented incident occurred. Okay, tragedy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. That's right, it was the tragedy of Hopix Academy, and was forced to shut down without accomplishing anything. Again. Ceritanya sangat aneh sekali. Bener. Okay. Plus, these phrases mentioned at the end of this manga, tragedy, and the tragedy of Hopix Academy. These names are so melodramatic, there's no way this incident really happened, right? This manga only mentioned the names, so I don't really know the details, but it will just be a waste of time to wonder about things that don't make sense. More importantly, I learned something because of this manga. The Reserve Department. The Reserve Department was only built to collect money I was one of those reserve corps students, right? That's weird. Oh, you are here again. Ah, the thing's weird. It's you, of course. Huh? Why did you forget that you were part of the reserve department? The Future Foundation only took away your school life memories, right? But you should have known even before you entered that you had no talent, right? So I think it's weird that you actually forgot something like that too. What do you want me to say? Based on my assumption, the Future Foundation must have wanted to hide the fact that you were one of those reserve corps students. Or you willingly sealed those memories of yourself. You wanted to be confident in yourself, so you wanted to forget everything that Amber sees. You know, when humans experience trauma, sometimes they erase their memory of what happened. It happens pretty often. Now that I will know anything about that though. Are you saying it's my fault? I forgot. That's not it. When things get inconvenience, you always get angry and try to brush it off. Well, that's expected of a reserve corps student. Damn it, what the heck? Okay, reserve department. Target. If the production team had more time, there could have been a mini game here. Wait, what am I saying? This cherry tree is in full blossom. It may be a tasteful, okay, but in this situation, it just looks bizarre. It's armor and a helmet. Did the map developers designed this to reflect a Japanese dojo? There's straw paws. I guess that means it was used for training. Ini udah berapa persen? Gak ada persennya di sini. Ini chapter 6. Katanya sih pakai chapter 6. There's a bunch of wooden lockers here. Each of them has a traditional looking wood block key sticking out of them. I guess they're just for show. There's nothing in particular that looks like a clue. Terus harusnya udah exit ya sekarang. Maksudku udah progres berapa total nggak tahu. Mungkin 90-95. This is another manga. It's laid on the top of the desk. This one, manga of morons. The tragedy. Wasn't the tragedy of Pix Academy mentioned in that other manga too? It's why Hope Academy went bankrupt, and it was the trigger for the biggest samba. If I read the manga, will I be able to learn a little more about that incident? I took the manga from the desk and started flipping through the pages to see what I could learn about the event known as the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. The story made heavy use of outdated, stylist drawing depicting characters solving mysteries. What's written here is, as the name suggests, the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy occurred at Hope's Peak Academy. The key player in that event was a student named Izuru Kamukura. Kalau nggak salah chapter 6 ini reveal secret di DG1 juga yang masih gantung. satu, sifat 31. Oke, kita baru minum lagi. Spec Academy use all their resources to develop him. Suppose Izuru was a genius among genius and possessed various talent, wielding superior talent for the hope of mankind. The Academy referred to Izuru as the ultimate hope. To protect such rare talent, the Academy completely concealed all evidence of Izuru's origin and identity. Because of that, most of the students at the Academy were completely unaware of Izuru's existence. But the Izuru, who was known as the symbol of hope, was responsible for a horrible incident. 13 students of Hope Spec Academy Student Council, among the Academy's best and brightest, were brutally murdered by Izuru. However, the incident did not end there. The Academy tried to protect Izuru's superior talent and concealed the incident as though it never happened. However, a certain student began working in secret to use that incident to their advantage. That student uncovered what the Academy did. By making that knowledge public, it stoked the fire of reserve corps students who had long been dissatisfied with how they had been treated. And the uprising began, and that heralded Hope Spec Academy destruction. This is all. Eventually, that incident will lead to that horrifying, devastating incident. The incident that will be known as the biggest Danganronpa ceremony. Oh? With a heavy sigh, I closed my manga. Am I supposed to believe this? There's no way. 13 people were killed at Hope Spec Academy. But what irony for a genius known as the ultimate hope to cause such a gruesome incident. A talent like that is too regal for society. It's like trying to buy juice with a bar of Coke. Ho ho ho, you should be lucky that you're incompetent. What the hell? Damn it, he always has to live up to something offensive. He seriously pissed me off. But ultimate hope. Nagito mentioned that before too, but it looks like it means something completely different here. What Nagito said was the true meaning of hope. But for Izuru, hope simply means talent. More importantly, a genius who possesses various talents. I wish they would given me one of those talents so I didn't have to be in the reserve department. That's right, the reserve department. Here, it said the reserve corps student and the reserve department began rising. Then what about me? Was I a participant too? No, that's not possible. There's no way. I have no reason to do something like that. Tragedy of Hope Spec Academy has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Anyway, I've learned about the tragedy of Hope Spec Academy. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is a far worse incident, right? What kind of incident was it? And who is this other student that isn't Izuru? A certain student who secretly used the incident to take their advantage. Who is that? This incident is really messed up, but all it's doing is raising more passion. Mystery just keeps piling up. Halo kak, gimana? Welcome to the stream ya, kucing biru ya. Part, part. Cok. What the hell is with this room? It's freaking cold in here. It's like I'm in a freezer or something. If I just stand still, I might end up freezing to death. I should hurry up and investigate so I can get out of here already. There is another manga just laying around here. This time the title is Manga for Morons. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. I knew it. The next one will obviously be about this incident. Okay. I flipped through the... Okay. Apa kali ini? A story about creepily drawn character who get involved in such horrifying incident. An incident known as the biggest, ini males banget bacanya, is this drawn so grotesquely because the incident itself is that grotesque. Anyway, the beginning of this creepy manga started with this sentence. The tragedy of Hope Speak Academy was simply the trigger. At first, uprising by the reserve corps student that triggered the tragedy of Hope Speak Academy was initially hoped to be resolved quickly, but the situation continued to escalate to dangerous extreme. The movement started spreading all over the internet and fostered a thriving online community. The community was not limited to students, and people of various races and nations began joining it. But the movement was not confined to the internet and began spreading and eroding the real world. When the movement started, it was indistinguishable from any other demonstration inspired by social unrest. But as it spread across the world, certain abnormalities soon came to light. By then, it was too late. The end and the means had vanished, and wanton destruction became their only goal. The strong butchered the weak. The weak killed the weakest among them. And soon, the weak formed faction to brutally murder the strong. As the violence and death continued to spread, the shock of their action began to disappear. As if the era was regressing to more uncivilized times, when senseless deaths were the norm. The media was oversaturated with death to the point where people watched them while enjoying a meal. Kenapa emang? Aku nonton Korea sambil makan biasanya. By the time the world realized what it had become, it was too late to stop what had happened. A feeling of immense despair began spreading and eventually engulfed the world. Acts of terrorism and coup d'etats began occurring around the world. A war waged in the name of despair. A war fought not for principles, religion, or personal gain. Just war. Pure war. And because of that, there is no way to resolve it. How could the movement, started by high school student, progress to such a hopeless scenario? The only explanation is the existence of a certain organization devoted to a certain student who influenced Hope Speak Academy. A group called Ultimate Despair. Instead of using Hope Speak Academy talent for the sake of mankind's hope, they used them for the sake of mankind's despair. key member of society use their influence to brainwash the masses in order to spread despair. Tech-savvy, computer programmers wrote software to spread despair. The powerful and influential created new values. And with this, they created this tragedy, the biggest, most awful. As long as ultimate despair exists, the despair engulfing the world will never end. The tragedy will never end. My heart was so racing in my chest, but my body left ice cold. But it wasn't because I was freezing in this room. This is definitely all made up. I mean, if this is really true, then what's happening in the outside world? My family, my friend, the convenience store, I frequent the nearby bookstore, my favorite restaurant. What's happened to them? Hey, are you seriously yelling at a manga? How crazy are you? Who would enjoy reading something like this? Oh my, you don't like manga. A high school student who doesn't like manga is like an office lady who doesn't like to eat candy. Enough. What is this mess up manga? I thought you would obviously know about such a horrible event that destroyed the world. But for you not to remember that such despair, that's the future foundation's fault, though, thanks to them stealing your school memories. The incident that happened during that period has been completely removed from your brain. This incident really happened and I actually forgot about it. There's no way that's possible. How many times do I have to tell you all the clues are real? Please understand, I'm rooting for you. If you don't learn about the full extent of the outside world, you guys will suffer for it. I just want to help you guys so you can live well and just live in the outside world. I see. So, that's how it is. That's what he meant by what he said at the beginning. Well, as the headmaster, I'm conflicted with you. On one hand, I'm really sure I am really happy that you are finally going to bring me. But on the other hand, I'm worried about He's trying to make us feel despair toward the outside world, so we'll want to stay on the side. But there's no way I'm going to do what he wants. Despair like that simply can't exist. The outside world should be filled with hope. Just like now, perhaps. No, that's definitely it. Tragedy has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Whether or not this incident really happened. What in the world is the ultimate despair? If they are devoted to a certain student who guided Hope Fix Academy to its destruction, are they connected to both the tragedy and tragedy of Hope Fix Academy? Plus, that organization isn't just one person, but as a group of people. But if they are known as ultimate despair, they are But if they are known as ultimate despair, they are high school students, right? If they were actually able to do it, then I guess that's why they were called ultimates. Then are the killings are we involved connected to them as well? It's no use, I'm going to freeze to death. I'm at my limit. I need to get out of here. Shivering, I ran out of the freezing room. Whew, that was close. I nearly froze to death. So where should I go next? I should ignore it. I'm just going to pretend I didn't see it. When I went inside this room, that bastard bear was suddenly here. He kept glancing at me. I want to walk. Hey, it's gonna be shifty either way. I'll let you handle it. There's no way I'm gonna deal with that lead. I don't want to do that either. Why, hello Hajime. I hope you're doing things okay. Are you planning? Are you pleasing me? Well, you're pleasing me well, right? What are you doing here? Well, there was another thing I needed to talk to you on this point. I'm got bored of drawing manga. Can you give me for a little you by word of mouth? You should have done that from the beginning. I didn't want to write your manga in the first place. A high school student who doesn't like manga. It's like a sumo wrestler who doesn't like eating hot dogs. Anjir, ngantuknya sudah mulai ke build up ya. I'm getting really fed up with your babbling. Hurry up, what did you need to tell me? It's about that key piece of information you've been waiting for so long. Surprise, it's about ultimate despair. Even though the term ultimate despair referred to group this stage, it was originally the title for a high school girl who was the most powerful, evil, and feared person alive. A high school girl, Lady Junko Enoshima. Junko Enoshima. As the former ultimate despair, she created a despair brimming with charm and humor. And created the ultimate despair. There was one really horrible person in that group. Hold on a second. I don't know what the ultimate despair are, but it's not that easy to form an organization. There's no way people will join some fucked up organization created by a high school girl. Humans who are obsessed with their philosophy have an uncanny power to attract others. It's a trait shared by many famous leaders throughout history, right? There's nothing strange about it. That will go at that true for Lady Junko. With her charismatic ability to attract people, she even influenced those in the highest echelons of power. Her connections were the main reason that incident became the tragedy in the first place. So she even recruited people who would have been in a position to neutralize the threat. Then what was their purpose? Like I say, why did they cause that incident? It doesn't even make sense. They had a purpose, right? There's no way they will do what they did without any purpose. It was Junko Enoshima despair. For Junko Enoshima, despair isn't about purpose, a set of principles, a way of life, or an instinct. Despair is what defines Junko Enoshima as Junko Enoshima. What are you saying? I'm stuffed plushie Hajime as a human. It's exactly like that. Junko Enoshima is full of so much despair that she's really hopeless. Living, dying, eating, loving. For her, anything is despair. What the hell? With her overwhelming force of personality, the ultimate despair. She control their despair by taking advantage of their love. Junko despair is far more dreadful than any other. That had idea had been slammed right now into their minds. Junko despair is far more dreadful than other. The idea had been slammed right into their minds. And so, the ultimate despair who had been recruited become nothing more than Junko's limb. All despair, whether it was their own or anyone else, was dedicated to Junko and Oshima, like belief-making offering to their god, like a mother providing food to her children. They dedicated all despair so they could escape from despair, all in Junko and Oshima's name. For example, they killed their families and friends, and even destroyed their bodies through relentless mutilation. And to hopelessly top it off, they completely believed it was something that they had to do. There's no way something that crazy is possible. Do you know about the final days of the Reserve Corps student during the tragedy of Spec Academy? Final days. Junko has the power to change people's failure. This is also true of famous people throughout the history. Hey, what do you mean final days? What happened to the research department? They fulfilled their role as disposable limbs. They believed in what they needed to do. What? And so, the 2,397 students of the research department all committed mass suicide. Anjir, 2,000 student suicide. Mass suicide. 2,357. Oops, it wasn't off. One person was excluded. One person was excluded. Is that? I don't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. Ultimate despair. Junko and Oshima. It doesn't scare me at all. I mean, Junko and Oshima is already dead. Huh? Okay. Hey, Fuihiko, is it true what you say? Junko and Oshima is really big. Nah, ultimate despair udah kelihatan. Okay. You didn't see? There was a book called Manga of Morals. Bloody Classroom. No, wait. What was that you said about the killing school life? The killing we were involved in, they were killing that happened at Spec Academy. As I recall, the mastermind took her own life because the remaining students worked together to defeat her. Yeah, the killing school life ended up failing in the end. As a result, the 6 students who survived managed to escape from the academy. For a manga about the killing school life, it was drawn with a lot of silly images and dumb gags. According to that, the mastermind behind the failed killing school life was Junko and Oshima. The mastermind took her own life, which means Junko and Oshima is dead. It turns out that killing school life was part of that whole biggest loss. Junko took away the memories of former students of Untuk Academy and forced them to kill each other. Former student of Untuk Academy, and she took away their memories. That's just like us. April. The whole thing was being filmed by surveillance cameras and broadcast worldwide. Chief, there's the limits of being a cruel asshole. The surveillance cameras were broadcasting. Think Academy are widely known as symbols of hope. By forcing them to watch this symbol and hope kill each other for the sake of survival, they were trying to fill everyone who watched the broadcast with despair all at once. That's mess up. That mess up plan has stopped. Junko and Oshima fell. Junko lost to the student she placed in her child, and after being overcome by despair she created, she took her own life. Then Junko is no more. No matter how horrible she was, there's no reason to fear someone who is dead. Whether Monokuma's story is true or not doesn't matter. Junko and Oshima is alive anymore. Who is our enemy? If Junko and Oshima is already dead, are the rest of this ultimate despair behind this? Are the followers of Junko carrying out her will? That's the only thing I can think of. I mean, the killing we are in solve is okay. I don't know who the hell is imitating Junko and making us to go through this, but imitation is just that an imitation. If the student from Homesick Academy stop the real deal, there's no way we will lose to some memes. But if this is really an imitation, are those surveillance cameras the same too? Are they broadcasting to somewhere just like the surveillance cameras during the... Okay. Man, Hajime, you totally know about that story. What? Do you have a problem? Well, I really wanted you to read the manga version since I took the time to draw it. Well, I'll just raise the flag. Right? What do you mean raise the flag? What's going on to happen if you do that? One step at a time, you're getting closer to clearing my character's route. You're not making sense, okay? Now then, I'll give you guys my all. I'll tell you everything I know, including information on the outside and the inside. Om, jangan om. Aduh, ini ultimate galau muncul ya. Kapan bisa om, kapan-kapan. I'll raise them flags like crazy. Dia mulai ngantuk cok, mungkin karena capek kali ya. Karena waktu seharian keluar cok, dari pagi. Tapi seru cok, seru anjir ini. Jadi capeknya tuh gak peduli gitu. Kok suaramu kecil om? Iya kak, kecil kak, yang bener om. Huh, it changed to a different hallway again. It's so sudden. What's going on to make something like this happen? Ini sama DG1 beda universe gak? Enggak, sama. Harusnya. I've already decided that I'm not going to be surprised. That's right, there's no time for me to be surprised by something like this. Akane twitching her nose like a beast and examining her surroundings. Hey, what happened? Well, you know, it's just my god, but Kagito ini MC yang di DG1. Gak tahu. I feel like someone's getting closer. Huh, what do you mean? I don't know, it's just my god after all. It's just my god. But still, her god is pretty impressive. For some reason, it's strangely intuitive. The Monokuma did say something about the main cast. It's surprising, but her god. Biasanya kan lagi Makoto, iya tahu, tapi mungkin maksudnya kan karena ini kan fun fact-nya si ini si siapa namanya Nagito itu diambil dari kata Naegi sama Makoto gitu kan. Nagito jadinya kan dia pikir satu karakter gitu. Her god must be correct again this time. musik. Tapi masih cerita lanjutan ya? Yep, betul. This looks like the music room. I feel like I can see something strange. Looks like it's some sort of monument. Why would there be a monument in a music room? Not just that, the mark engraved into the monument is the symbol of the future foundation. Right below that symbol, there's a short passage and way to combat the biggest, most awful, most tragic in human history. The graduates were among the many who established the future foundation. The future foundation was established by the graduates of Hope Peaks Academy. Aren't they know as world ender? This is completely different. Monokuma, he completely made it up. Okay. What is this? Words are floating in the air. This is like hologram, right? The floating letters are forming a sentence. It looks like a passage from an email. Regardless, we gave you nothing if we gave you the other day. You have obtained information the person who claims to be survivor. Upon further investigation, there are a total of 15 survivors. 16 ya sih tadi tuh yang di awal. You may be wondering about the number of people at the time. Kecil lagi suaranya Fed. Hah? Iya kah? Tes. Sudah oke lah ya. Ini dari OBS-nya sih segini oke sih. Biasa. You may be wondering about the number of people at this time. If they're survivor of Hope Peaks Academy, it's possible they may be targeted by ultimate despair. Kebiasaan bangau sering mengecilkan suaranya. We believe we should acquire them and place them in our care as soon as possible. Sedang Om kayak cintaku padamu, what the hell? Bangau mengapa engkau mengapa apa cok? Apalagi? Nah ini oke. We believe we shall acquire them and place them. Apalagi nih? We believe we shall acquire them and place them in our care as soon as possible. I don't believe the group can go that far without Junko and Noshima rallying them. Biasanya kalau suara kecil itu tanda-tanda lagi galau. Om, waduh, apa lagi, cok? Boleh kalau mau cerita sama kita nggak apa-apa, Fed. Iya, tuh dengerin Om, denger pakar galau. Iya, aku tahu, aku tuh ultimate good boy ya. Emang good boy itu selalu difitnah ya, yang dicaci maki. Cuman karena aku good boy tuh ya. Ya, kita harus berbuat baik, tidak boleh berbuat jahat, teman-teman. In worst case scenario, we must prevent a repeat of the killing school life. Also, if they are survivor of Hope Peaks Academy, we should expect them to be quite valuable to us. However, we are still investigating the detail of their origins, and we haven't located them either. We will continue investigating this matter. Anjay, giveaway gak tuh? Waduh, kok giveaway? Good boy siapanya good mood? Waduh, mungkin tetangganya. Good boy biasanya giveaway sih. Yang bener kamu. Good boy siapanya ya boy? Waduh, apa lagi ya boy? Tapi om cewek sekarang sukanya bad boy, nggak peduli, saya nggak peduli. Tapi kalau disakitin bilangnya semua cowok sama aja, nggak ikut aku. Itu kata om Heli tadi ya. We will continue investigating this matter. Also, regarding a separate matter, we have received a report from the research facility on Jabberwock Island. Preparation have been completed. It seems we can proceed with the experimental phase of the Neo World program. Bilangnya semua cowok aja sama aja kecuali good looking. Untung. Survivor of Whole Peak Academy, 15 students. Is that about us? Excluding Chiaki, who was part of the Future Foundation. They were definitely 15 of us, but dan kaya, waduh. Untung aku Fury. Hah? Apa sih kamu? Gak jelas. It's like they are talking from some other world. Kamu mending live visage. Emang gak jelas, mending main visage sudah. Gak jelas. What happened outside Jabberwock Island? If the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is really true, then the world isn't normal anymore. Maybe. I'm starting to feel like we might be better off not remembering the memories we've lost. Okay. I guess that's all the clues in this room. It's finally confirmed the Future Foundation is on our side at least. Ingat ya kawan-kawan, genre itu infinite. Jadi genre saya adalah Adobe Photoshop. Oh begitu. Sangat ada korelasinya. Kamu mau join galau kak? Hah? Galau. So galau loh. Kamu tuh nggak diundang, kamu tuh nggak diajak ya, begitu. If that's true, Chiaki should have made that clear to us. No, as long as Monokuma was around, she probably couldn't say anything carelessly. Monokuma, if he's the Future Foundation enemy, then his true identity must be the ultimate despair who caused the biggest, most awful blah blah blah. The one who was carrying out the will of Junko and Oshima are making us go through this. Kok dihapus aku ya? Apa tuh? Tadi dia ngetik belum kelar udah ke enter, kocak. Also this caught my attention in the email too. What is this research facility on Jabberwock Island? Mentioned in the email. What's that about? Kalau nggak lanjutin unbound-nya. The only Future Foundation facility we found was the ancient ruin. Biasanya kan itu muncul namanya, tapi pas di enter malah nggak muncul si kocak. If there really is a research facility on this island, makanya abis pencet add itu jangan X, abis pencet add itu pencet K. If there really is a research facility on this island, there should be other Future Foundation members here. Besok aku bisa mimir, wala. Somehow there are still so many mysteries. Apa sih Bang Obotak? Kamu tidak jelas. So asik. The words floating in this hologram are a passage. Regarding the report, we have obtained the information. A person who claims to be survivor of Whole Peaks Academy. Upon further investigation, there are a total of 15 survivors. You may be wondering about the number of people at this time. If they are survivor of Whole Peaks Academy, it's possible they may be targeted by ultimate despair. We believe we should acquire them and place them in our care as soon as possible. Though I do not believe the group can go that far without Junko and Oshima rallying them. a worst case scenario, we must prevent a repeat of the killing school life. Also, if they are survivor of Hope Peaks Academy, we should expect them to be quite valuable to us. However, we are still investigating the detail of their origin, and we haven't located them either. We will continue investigating this matter. Also, regarding a separate matter, we have received a report that research preparation has been complete. It seems we can proceed with the new work program. That's us, excluding Chiang. Lah, ini udah ya? With the biggest muscle. Kocak tinggal lift. Ini kan dibaca, ya lupa, maaf. Berarti kita sekarang ke sini. Teacher's Lounge. Office. Gak dimaafin. Cih, siapa yang minta maaf sama lu? Idih. GR banget loh. This feels different from a classroom. Biasanya kalau galau suka tidak fokus. Oh begitu ya Takoya ya. Oh iya utuh. Kamu kenapa sih Takoya? This feel different. Nah, exploring Danganronpa satu gini, POV first person. Oh. This feel different from a classroom. It's probably the office, right? I mean, the room kind of has that stuffy teacher vibe to it. Kenapa si Fed yuk cerita ya nggak usah dipendem, ntar sakit perut. Waduh, kok aku gitu. The office, huh? Now that you mention it, does like that. Kok sakit perut? More importantly, have you seen Miss Anaya? I don't see her anywhere. Apaan tuh, gue nggak baca. Waduh. Emang teman kalian nih ini si fansku ini toxic gitu bro Wipi. Dia tuh emang selalu mengetik gitu. How much longer is this guy wanna be obsessed with Sanaya? Give it up already. Flower on top of the desk. Plus, they look strange to me. Are my eyes just tired? There's something written on the blackboard. Skizo ya, apa sih skizo? That's written here. List of subject is written on the blackboard in large letter just below that. Or our names, I've seen it. Arjiminata, oh iya. Apa ini, ada foto? Hah? Ada Hyoko Sayon? What is this newspaper? Hah? Ini emaknya Loli. Ini emaknya si Loli. What is this? It says Miss Hyoko Sayunji. Please call me the same Hyoko. Right? I mean the Hyoko we knew. Iya anjir Loli cok. She was much smaller and looked more childlike. It was pretty much her defining feature. But the photo in this newspaper, in a way, I can see the resemble to Hyoko but her height and figure. Oh, jangan kayak yang pertama. Jangan yang kayak yang pertama lagi, karena sama-sama satunya lagi di spare. Jadi ada dua orang. Ini main sampai tamat. Wah nggak tahu. It's too different from the Hiyoko we knew. Masalahnya kalau agak ngantuk tuh kalau main ya nggak fokus, Cok. It's too different from Hiyoko with you. What does this mean? Tapi kalau nonton pas ngantuk tuh enak. Kalau nonton. Kalau main tuh suka blunder gitu, Cok. This lady kayak tadinya baca 2 kali, Cok. Bacanya bener-bener dibaca like. This lady looks pretty mature. Is she Hiyoko's older sister or something? No, it says Hiyoko Sayonji here. Oh damn, Hiyoko has an old sister with the same first and last name. An older sister with the same first and last name.
Datte yo.
Ngopi om, udah. Tadi justru aku lagi keluar. Tadi triple shot udah. I mean, look at it for yourself. That is not Hiyoko. But did you ever hear her mention an older sister? Tapi triple shot nggak bikin melek banget lah. It's not like I was that close to her or anything. She doesn't have an older sister. Karena aku udah bilang deh, Koy, aku tuh kopi tuh nggak begitu nolong buat tahan ngantuk ya. Hiyoko is the Sayonji family's only daughter. Kopiku tuh kalau aku minum kopi lebih buat ini, lebih buat biar ada semangat hidup. If she doesn't have a sister, then a relative. No, there's still too much of a resemblance. That's Hiyoko. Huh? What are you saying? Hiyoko doesn't have a curvy body like this. Suara apa? Gak kebaca lagi. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe she had a growth spurt. What are you saying? She's already dead. There's no way she could have had a growth spurt. Boo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Regardless, all the clues I've provided are true. If there weren't, it wouldn't be fair. Oh bisa ini, Cok, tadi. Ya, kalau gitu tadi bisa foto. What the heck? Is this the truth? If this is the truth... Wah, baca banget. Is he really saying this is the same person? That's impossible. I mean, how can there be a photo of a grown-up Hiyoko when she's already dead? Why? Why does this even exist? Could it be related to that list of subject over there? Huh. If it says subject, maybe it means there was some kind of experiment, right? Did that experiment change Hiyoko's body? What am I saying? Just saying it out loud makes it sound messed up. What experiment? If it's some kind of experiment, it will mean that we are also test subject, right? I mean our names, yeah. But what kind of experiment was it? What's going on? It's better not to have anything to do with time travel. List of subject has been added to the true bullet section of your handbook. Ini buka siapa coba? An extremely overwhelming portrait is hanging on the wall. I feel like I've seen it before, but a name etched into the placard says Spec Academy founder Izuru Kamukura. The founder of Spec Academy and his name Izuru Kamukura. Does this clearly contradict the information I obtained earlier? Damn it, another mystery. The Academy's founder has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Does this monitor serve the same purpose as the monitor on the island? If so, this will be under Monokuma's supervision, right? Is this place really Spec Academy? Damn it, what's going on? The list of subjects seems really dangerous. Don't tell me all this killing is gonna have some psychotic conclusion like it's some experiment. There are letters floating in the air, like the music room from earlier. Looks like a passage from an email someone wrote. I think it's the same one from earlier. I guess I should read it. We understand this matter regarding the survivor. However, you must exercise extreme caution concerning the remnant of despair. Even though they have lost Junko and Oshima, the fact remains something. Even though the tragedy has not ended, perhaps there is still a leader on par with Junko. As long as we do nothing about the remnant of despair, we will not be able to end this incident. For this reason, the remnant of despair must be immediately eliminated once there are. Everything is for the sake of a shaman special. Immediately eliminated? Eliminated? Does that mean this is an order to kill them? That doesn't sound peaceful at all. Well, I guess that's understandable. If the biggest, most awful, most tragic evil, it's pretty much all our war. If the remnant of despair are the ones waging that war, there's no way they will be forgiven that easily. Okay, with this you've totally erased all the flag on this floor. Congratulations, Hajime, you shall now go on to the next stage. Next stage. The list of the subjects seems really dangerous. Don't tell me all this killing is gonna have some psychotic conclusion like it's some experiment. Damn it, not again. The hallway is different from the last time. I guess when the flag Monokuma mentioned is raised, I'm moving on to different, but how can we do that? Ya emang gak jelas kan si Monokuma itu. No, now's not the time to be confused by that. Thinking about it is just going to waste my energy. Anjir mati. Gorilanya mati, cok. There is a billiard table, a dartboard, and a shelf lined with magazines. It's hard to think a room like this actually exists inside the school. Apa nih? Ada dart. There's a dartboard, but this is still a school, right? Or did Monokuma just randomly make up this place? This hologram again. What is this one saying? It looks like another email passage regarding the report we gave you the other day. We finally succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. Though they were all disappeared, we were successful in acquiring all 15 of them, due to the fact that we were unable to ask them about specific detail. It is unknown how they managed to survive the tragedy. It's been reported that some are wounded, so it seems certain that they survived under harsh conditions. Over the course of our detailed investigation, we determined that they are the same age as the other. So we have decided to entrust them to the survivor of the killing school life. As for the remnant of despair, there are still no solid leads regarding these matters, and we have no new information to report. We will continue with the investigation. Once they are discovered, we shall eliminate them immediately. Everything is for the sake the remnant of despair. The Academy's survivor. It says here that they succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. That means we should have been protected by the future foundation, right? Then why is this happening? If the future foundation was protecting us, why were we forced to kill each other on this island? Well, I guess it's not possible that the future foundation set this all up. My, Hajime. If you keep worrying like that, you're gonna get a toothache and collapse. It's your fault. What is this hologram thing anyway? That's exactly what it looks like. They're the Future Foundation's email. I thought they made the perfect clue, so I did a little bit of hacking here and there to get them. You can even do that. Whoever controlling you seems to possess many talents. Well, who cares about me anyway? That's not important at all. There's no way that's not important. This true identity should connect everything to what's happening right now. Apa ini? Oh, jadi yang dari dulu aku pelajari bola terbang itu ini berarti ya teman-teman ya. Bolanya terbang ya. Gokil. It's a nice, firm looking leather sofa. It looks like it will be comfortable for anyone to sleep on. It's a file with Untuk Academy seal on it. It says confidential. Confidential. That means this is a big secret. Why would an important document be here? Why am I even asking questions like that? Obviously, Monokuma is responsible. Anyway, I need to confirm what's inside the file. About the Hope Cultivation Plan. Hi Fun, welcome to the stream. For many years, Hope Peaks Academy has conducted rigorous research into various talent. The Hope Cultivation Plan seeks to use the fruit of our labor to further our true goal. With our hand, we still birth a true hope that will bring hope to the entire world. Truly, the program is the next innovating in providing the ultimate education. This plan has been the Academy's wish since its foundation, so we must succeed at all costs. What followed was a series of detailed instruction and intricate orders. It was full of difficult technical terms, and I had no idea what any of them meant. However, the word true hope left a strong impression on my mind for some reason. The Hope's Cultivation Plan was created for the sake of birthing true hope. Hope's Peak Academy was behind something like that. I don't really get it, but there's something about these words. through hope. Hope cultivation plan. Keren ya teman-teman ya, di sekolahnya ada beginian ya. Nice. Okay, fashion, motorcycle, martial arts, sport, computer, craft. There's even magazine. Myro would have been happy to see this. Anjir terbalik. Looks like I'm in a different hallway again. I'm pretty much used to it by now, but even so, what is this space? Am I dreaming or something? I mean, this is just totally disconnected from reality. Anjir terbalik, cok. What the hell? Gokil nih game. Bang, gamemu kebalik bang. Yang ngomong kayak gitu asu kalian. The fuck? Kok gak bisa masuk? Bukan kesini begini. Tadi bukan library dah. This must be a library. Monokuma probably left something here, too. I should hurry up and find it. This hologram again. It must be another one of Future Foundation email. I should read it. There's no doubt that it's another clue. The Future Foundation, 14th Division, Makoto Naiki. Where are you guys? What are you doing right now? What you are doing is a serious act of treason. Do you understand? Why are you protecting the remnant of despair? It should be abundantly clear to you how dangerous it is to keep these people alive. Stay calm and think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. Think carefully about what's important to bring the light of hope to the world. The 6 of you join the Future Foundation. Hah? 6 orang yang masuk ke Future Foundation ya? The Future Foundation rescue you from the tragedy you survived and cooperated with recovering your memories. Emily, return the remnant of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. What does this mean? This email suggests that someone was trying to let the remnant of despair escape. This email is addressed to Makoto Nagito, but he's with the Future Foundation, right? Then why was he trying to protect the remnant of despair? Did he betray the Future Foundation? Email to Makoto Naiki has been. Remnant of despair has been updated in your handbook. Anjir, terbaliknya itu loh, kocak kan. Huh, Didn't I walk into classroom? I don't really get it, but this looks like the laundry room. There's no use worrying about it, but I was in a school from now and I'm suddenly in a laundry room. What the hell? This looks like a tablet computer. It looks like the power is on too. Is this the next room? I picked up the tablet and immediately started examining it. Neo World Program. Neo World Program. This word, Neo World. I seem to recall hearing it and seeing it a few times already. Ini musuhnya kan, musuhnya Mirai kan, Future Foundation. The Neo World Program has another name. Therapeutic Communication Simulator. The Neo World Program is built with the most recent psychotherapy technology and administrative software. To develop the Neo World Program, individuals such as the ultimate programmer, the ultimate neurologist, and the ultimate therapist were among the many talented people whose research results were utilized. By mounting a device to the cranium, the world program allows its subject to experience a synthetical virtual world. Additionally, the Neo World Program has another feature. It can replace memories formed in the real world with information contained in the synthetic virtual world. Therefore, it is possible to undo trauma sustained in the real world through the use of the virtual world. However, this device is for psychotherapeutic purposes only, and any other use is expressly forbidden. Though it is highly effective in treating brainwash, abusing the device risks total personality destruction. Thus, extreme care must be exercised when operating this program. Slowly, everything around me turned black. Synthetical virtual world program. A feeling of emptiness, like everything is being tainted. A feeling of weakness, like the world is collapsing beneath my feet. Everything is starting to feel meaningless. The desperate attempts to say goodbyes. The conflict, the trust I felt until now. It's all disappearing until that I feel is despair. I screamed loudly, as if I was confirming the sound of my own voice. There's no way I can accept this. I'm starting to accept that. This. There's no way something as crazy as this actually exists. You gotta raise the flag in order to clear my character route. Now then, despair is waiting for you. Impossible. This is impossible. It's all made up. Everything is all made up. Made up. Including me too? Neo World Program has been ended. Young. Monokuma Theater. Hey, how are you doing? Did you enjoy the Killing School track? Semakin kecil aja, Fed. Suara. Masa sih? Apa karena halo. Apa karena emang udah capek mungkin? Gak tahu juga. Tapi nggak secapek itu sih. Cuman kalau misalnya buat main game kan baca teks terus sambil dibacakan gitu, terus sambil balas live chat gitu. Ya otaknya agak kelengar. Deserve to be called a game. You guys are the only ones watching this who can save it. The end of the world is right. What you gonna do? What's gonna happen? Isn't it exciting? Isn't it heart-throbbing? Look forward to it. Breaking the fourth wall. Yes, it is. When we first arrived here, I walked down this hallway from the classroom to get to the gym. I don't really see a resemblance, but wes, kita save sampai sini aja supaya nanti di next stream kondisi saya lebih tidak kelengar. Supaya lebih seru coy. Kita hari ini stream berapa kali? 2 jam 20 menit. Oke lah, nggak singkat. Berasa kayak you and me and her gak sih? Di yang ini ya, yang apa namanya, true ending ya, yang rute NTR ya. Rute NTR bukan. Yang ini kan, yang pas itu. Iya sih, bener sih. Tapi beda feelnya bro with you. Beda banget feelnya. You and me and her feelnya berasa sih. Berasa lebih kayak, kalau ini kayak belum serasa kita kayak di, belum berasa banget breaking the fourth wall-nya. Chapter 6 ini emang banyak story-nya. Secara face lebih pelan karena mesti reveal story-nya. Iya sih, makanya nanti kita di next stream saat saya tidak kenger ya. Nggak tahu, soalnya kayaknya besok nggak ada pergi-pergi. Nggak kayak tadi full coy. Tadi full. Mungkin emang belum puncaknya kali. Mungkin. Karena kan you and me and her kita udah tahu semuanya ya. Kita udah mengalami puncaknya juga. Tapi itu gokil sih you and me and her sih. Mungkin suatu saat bakal kita replay. Mungkin bakal kita replay. Gak tahu juga. Tapi aku ada rencana yang bakal ku replay ini sih. Yang ku mainkan ulang itu Opus, kalau kalian tahu, yang pernah ku streamkan itu. Opus Echoes of the Star Song. Iya bukan sih itu. Kenapa? Karena dia ada dubnya sekarang. Bukan sekarang sih, udah lama, hampir setahun kayaknya ditambahin dubnya. Enggak, belum setahun. Kayaknya baru 4 bulan 5 bulan gitu. Soalnya respon para ininya sangat bagus sampai mereka menambahkan dubbernya sendiri. Oke, kita bakal sebut nama. Ada Bro Wipiu, ada Fun, ada Takoya, si Kang Galau, ada si kucing biru yang so asik, ya kan? Terus juga tadi ada Helly, terus juga ada Bro Shala, ada kucing badut, ada Niwa, ada Lita tadi sempat mampir, ada Bro Sandi juga, ada Ahmad. So ya, thank you banget yang udah mampir. Tapi sebenarnya aku pengen nonton sih nanti. Nggak tahu, kayaknya bakal ada nobar di Discord. Pengen nonton satu film sih. Baru turun. Belum nonton tuh. So yeah, thank you banget yang udah mampir dan menemani live stream ini. And see you guys in the next stream. Bye bye. Bye bye.